The technology, the total technology. The Zika virus infection I associate neurologic disorders in Brussels. The first cause of the new levels are involuntary for unreason and wasn't they for us waiting and causing this Zika virus infection in Brussels. Where the report the 2014 and the presence of the virus was confirmed in April 2015. In the October 2015, an unusual increase in the number caused the microcephalus among neurons finds in function was reported in Brazil.
Argentinian doctors say larvicide, not Zika virus, may be the true cause of Brazil's microcephaly outbreak. A new report by a group of Argentinian doctors is challenging the theory that the Zika virus is behind the microcephaly outbreak in Brazil. The report posits that the birth defects were caused by a chemical larvicide introduced in the country's water supplies in 2014. On Wednesday, Brazil's Ministry of Health said 4,180 cases of Zika-related microcephaly have been reported since October. Experts studied 732 of these cases. They found that only 270 appeared to be linked to Zika. The other cases were either not microcephaly or were not related to Zika. Doctors from an Argentina-based group called Physicians in Crop-Sprayed Towns are questioning whether microcephaly may instead be linked to larvicide. The chemical is called pyriproxyfen. The government has been using it for 18 months to prevent the development of Aedes aegypti mosquito larvae in drinking water. In the state of Pernambuco, where pyriproxyfen was injected into the reservoirs, nearly 4,000 children have shown congenital malformations, especially microcephaly, the report by the group said. In its report, the group noted that in countries like Colombia, where Zika is present, no cases of microcephaly linked to the virus have been reported. Sumitomo Chemicals, the company that produces the larvicide, wrote on its website that pyriproxyfen poses minimal risk to birds, fish, and mammals.
Next, the epidemiology. The Brazilian Ministry of the Health reports on the Tuesday, the February 2, the 2016. There were the 14,663. The superior causes the microcephalus baby brains in which a lower health report on the October Saturday and the 16 into more than the report of the October Saturday the 16 more than balances of the previous week.
Devastating disease. Microcephaly has multiple causes, but officials think it might also be linked to Zika. That's why public health officials in Latin America and the Caribbean are cautioning women not to get pregnant right now.
In the US, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention took a similarly extreme measure when they issued an unprecedented travel advisory telling women who are pregnant to avoid traveling to countries in Latin America where the virus is circulating. That included their very own territory, Puerto Rico.
Zika virus is carried by mosquitoes. It might be transmitted through sex as well. And the type of mosquitoes that spread Zika live in warm areas all over the world, including the US.
The main vector for this disease is called the Aedes aegypti, and it's mostly found along the southern US. But there's some question about whether it's also carried by another mosquito called the Aedes albopictus, and that has a much broader range.
Right now, there's no cure or treatment for Zika.
They're working on vaccines, but that could take years. So really the only way to protect yourself is to try not to get bitten by mosquitoes, which is difficult to do.
It's especially important that pregnant women are aware of the risk.
There needs to be a lot of awareness about the virus and about this potential for damage to the fetus later.